Hi y'all, hey, how's it going? I am posting this video right now in response to a friend of mine that has posted in regards to PTSD and the recovery process that she's going through. I'm not tagging her in it, but I will send her this video separately. I was initially diagnosed with PTSD when I was 16 years old, but back then it was just referred to as chronic recurrent depressive disorder and severe anxiety. They reserved the term PTSD for soldiers in law enforcement, and that was it. And it wasn't until 2007 that I was diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress disorder, because I have more than one traumatic event that has happened to me that causes a lot of triggers in life. My friend is interested about sharing her journey and what she's going through, which I think is amazing. I think it's amazing. When I talk about my PTSD and my triggers and things that I go through, I've got a tribe of people behind me on this app that really support and love me, which I absolutely adore, and it makes me feel a lot better. I feel less lonely knowing how many people out there are also going through the same thing that I'm going through. First things first, you're in therapy, and that's amazing. That is the number one step towards the healing process. And things get easier. I'll tell you that. With the coping mechanisms that I have learned from my therapist have changed my life. I used to not leave the house. I would have my groceries delivered. Dog fur. Hang on. But the coping mechanisms I've learned have helped me, because I used to not leave the house. I would have my groceries delivered. I'd have my lawn taken care of. I wouldn't leave my house for anything because my complex PTSD was so bad. But with the coping mechanisms that I have learned on how to deal with things and deal with my triggers and deal with my anxiety has been immensely helpful. So therapy is perfect. That is the best way to start, and it has so far been the most helpful thing for me. The other thing that has really helped me is finding hobbies that help me kind of release some of that emotion. That's why I got into painting. And that's another reason why I crochet. Crocheting is so monotonous in the stitching that you're doing that it's so repetitive, it's soothing. So I crochet a lot. I need to get back into painting because that really helped me a lot. But find you a good hobby, something to do. For my friend, I know you love your kids. Get involved with your kids and your husband more. Church, praying. That all can help a lot. Now, I will let you know the downside of posting on social media about having PTSD and some medical issues you may have. There are a couple downsides. You will get people that are just hateful and mean, and they will leave nasty comments if they see your videos, which is not nice and it's not fun. But the best thing to do in that scenario is delete the comment and block the user. Just block all the negativity. Your true friends and your true family that love and support you will be there for you 100%. But also sharing your journey is going to be helpful because it'll help you get past some of the things. And I've noticed that sometimes retelling my traumatic events has helped me because I see them more as a story now instead of an event that actually happened that traumatized me. I still have some issues, like the incident with the inmate that I had that ended my career. I still have problems talking about that, and we still discuss it in therapy with my therapist. And, I am medicated. And since I've been put on medication, my life has done a complete 180. I went from being in a dark, dismal place to now I feel like I'm getting the old Cindy back. Taking medication is different for everybody. Some people want a more natural homeopathic remedy, which is fine. But I realize that I need to be put on meds. I needed it. For sure. But I just want to let you know I think you're amazing. I think you're doing wonderful things. It takes a lot of courage to admit that you have mental health issues, especially related to PTSD. And I want you to know that I will be there for you. Even if there's a time that it's not on social media platforms, you can message me. If you need to vent, you can call me, because I know what you're going through. I do know what you're going through. I know how the brain won't stop, and you can't stop thinking about some of the traumatic events, and physically how it affects you too. So I'm there for you, and I will be there for you. So if you ever need to talk, just message me. I got your back.